Religion and rulership have always been closely intertwined throughout history. In many cultures, kings and queens were seen as having a sacred right to rule, ordained by a higher power. This belief, known as the divine right of kings, was used to legitimize their authority and justify their actions. From the pharaohs of ancient Egypt to the monarchs of medieval Europe, religion played a pivotal role in shaping the reigns of some of history's most powerful rulers. The concept of the divine right of kings was often used to quell rebellion and maintain order. To challenge the king or queen was to challenge the will of God himself, a notion that most people dared not entertain. This belief was deeply ingrained in the social fabric of many societies, making it a powerful tool for rulers to wield. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs were not merely seen as kings but as living gods. They were believed to be the embodiment of Horus, the god of kingship, and their authority was absolute. The pharaoh's word was law, and his power was unquestioned. This divine status was reflected in every aspect of Egyptian society, from the monumental pyramids built as their tombs to the elaborate rituals that surrounded their every move. The pharaoh's role as a god-king had a profound impact on their decisions and policies. They were responsible for maintaining Ma'at, the cosmic order that governed the universe. This included ensuring the fertility of the land, protecting Egypt from its enemies, and upholding justice and righteousness. Every action taken by the pharaoh was believed to have cosmic significance. In medieval Europe, the relationship between the church and the crown was complex and often fraught with tension. However, there was a general understanding that kings derived their authority from God. The coronation ceremony, in which the king was anointed with holy oil by a high-ranking cleric, symbolized this divine sanction. This ceremony reinforced the idea that the king's authority was not merely temporal, but also spiritual. The church's influence on medieval monarchs was significant. Kings often relied on the church for legitimacy and support, while the church, in turn, used its influence to shape royal policies and decisions. The church's teachings on matters such as war, justice, and social welfare had a profound impact on the lives of ordinary people. The Mughal Empire, which ruled over much of the Indian subcontinent, presents another fascinating example of the interplay between religion and rulership. The Mughal emperors were Muslims who ruled over a predominantly Hindu population. Akbar, one of the greatest Mughal emperors, recognized the importance of religious tolerance for maintaining stability in his vast empire. He abolished the jizya, a tax imposed on non-Muslims, and actively promoted interfaith dialogue. Akbar's policies of religious tolerance were largely successful in maintaining peace and stability during his reign. However, his successors were not always as tolerant, and the Mughal Empire eventually declined, partly due to religious tensions. This example highlights the challenges and opportunities that arise when religion and rulership intersect in a diverse and complex society.